take a little quick. Looks like I'm recording and everything. Yeah. Okay. Hi. Give me a second to play with the camera for a bit, because I am dark. That all. Change the white balance. Bring up the duration. Exposure up one. There we go. Focus. Contrast. Bring up the brightness. Anything else I can do? I don't know. Sharpen. Little color. Okay, I think we're good. As far as the camera setting. Let me a little bit more towards the center. Hi. Alright. So we are gonna be starting a new piece today. I finished the Heartbreak, which you're seeing on screen. I just posted it to my Instagram, so if you wouldn't mind giving me a like, should be linked down below. My name's down there at the bottom. I'd appreciate it. Well, my camera's all, or my lighting's all up. There. Okay, now the room's decently. Okay, so yeah, I just posted it to my Instagram, and there's that. I'm really happy with the piece. It's got a lot of effects going on. Way more effects than I originally planned, but once I got like an idea of what I wanted, I didn't want to change it. Like I wanted to see how much I could handle, basically. Like just to see how far I could push it. Cause you know, like there was like a point where the fire was kind of too much. The rays coming over her chest were too much, but I was just like, all right, I don't want to dial back what I have. Like I want to see if I can handle it. Is my mic loud? Test. Be a gate on my microphone so it only like barely touches the red. Anyways, so yeah, that's what we finished last week. We're gonna be starting a new one. Okay, and I already have it sketched out. I went to a new coffee shop because my favorite one closed, which made me sad. But there are a few coffee shops where I'm at, and this one was actually decently busy. It's just a Starbucks. I wish I didn't have to do that, because you know how it is. This Starbucks, like they intentionally go into places to like close other shops down, and then you know they immediately start to bring wages down, so they don't have to pay people as much, because then they make it so they're the only competition, and then just slowly bring things down. Especially since like the local shop I went to had like a bunch of events, so they were doing like concerts, they were like reaching out to people, they had like art stuff, they had night markets, and then this Starbucks is like it's just a Starbucks. There's nothing more, nothing less. Fine. I don't even like. Anyways, this is not gonna be a stream where I just complain about Starbucks, and you know. Okay. Let me change the overlay real quick. I just noticed that I still have the Heartbreak stuff. I don't have a name for this piece that I'm gonna start, but so I think that's just starting. Yeah, pretty simple, short and simple. All right, so about the new piece, let's go ahead and get that started. So this one should be relatively simple. Again, this one that I just finished originally was supposed to be a very simple piece, and it ended up not being that way. And I think it's because of all the effects I decided to have going on. So this time we're gonna literally just focus on the person, not give too many effects. I already thought about like, ooh, what if I give him like superpowers and do this and that? And it's just like, calm down. Let's just focus on drawing a person's face. You know, their pose maybe. try to make it less important to even do the pose. But there are things that are like that I don't want to slip up, that I don't want to short out on. Like I do want to do like the crazy camera angles that I like to try. So that's still gonna be a thing. So first, let's get started. I'm gonna choose start with this color, just to so it's not a bright white. Then grab this brush color. Now, real quick, I also have like a palette in my head, so I kind of want to go ahead and mark that down for what I'm thinking. So bear with me while I just like play around with the color. I'm screwed around with the brush too much. Okay. Thinking of this like really like off-white color. It's like a minty, slightly bluish color, a little bit more blue than green. But then it's gonna tilt into more of like a sage green, maybe a bit of like a starker orange color, something like that. Maybe even brighter than that or paler than that. Just like a little more red. You know what, I'm thinking both. Let's do both of those colors. This is just like a palette I'm thinking about. And maybe for like the darkest dark, you can go like bluish green. Yeah, this is the palette that I'm thinking about. Maybe just like a little bit of red, just like a slight little bit. Like a deep red, not too bright, just like a... Maybe that's too dark. Just a little bit brighter than that, like a few steps higher. Huh? Okay, that's what we're gonna go with for the palette. I'm gonna just change the properties real quick. And palette. Usually I have no idea what colors I'm gonna go with, but this time I actually I had like a vague image of it in my head, and then I decided to like latch onto it while I still got it. Sometimes you gotta like make sure you write those notes down super fast of like things you're planning or ideas you have. That way you can work on them later and you don't lose. Because sometimes you'll like lose inspiration. You'll have nothing to draw. So like whenever you catch that idea that you think would be fun, you gotta like make sure you lock it down. Okay. So now we can start on the character. So let me go and show this to you guys, what I'm gonna be working. So this is the like little thumbnails that I did. They're in like a blue color that you can't see. And then I just like drew over the one that I decided to keep, which is this guy over here. Pretty much like the first iteration was like the one that I decided. The only thing I added was like he's gonna be like kind of holding on to the camera, almost like a, you know, back in the day, like before there were like selfies on phones, like people used to just grab the camera and then just flip it around and hold it like that. But that's what I'm gonna go for. Maybe like he's like somebody's taking a paparazzi photo. I think it's more just him being goofy is the idea. So that's the pose we're gonna do. And then I also have drawn out outfit. Pretty much the first outfit I pictured in my head is what we're gonna go with. I didn't have that much time to work on the outfit. I'm not a fashion designer, so it's not gonna be too good. Don't get your hopes up, but you know, I'm gonna do what I can. But yeah, this is the outfit I'm gonna go with. We're gonna go with like a big winter jacket, some shorts, and maybe just some pandas, I think they're called, the Air Force Ones that are black and white. Mainly because like that's just like the only shoe I know right now. Like I don't know of many fashionable shoes. I like the way that Nikes look. That's all it is. And then the only like iterations I did was this was like the original idea of what I wanted the character to look like, but I decided to go for something a little different for the hair. I thought the first one looked a little bit too 2013, which maybe I shouldn't say that because a lot of my style is like what I pictured would be cool in 2013. And yeah, people can like 2013. They like anime e-boy art style back before like Instagram was really popping. Or maybe I was just old because I didn't start using Instagram until like 2 years ago. Anyway, so let's get down that pose. I'm gonna do the color that I usually do whenever I do this. Gonna make the brush way bigger. Go like 15. Maybe even that's not. Go like 23. We're going for big. Oh yeah, that's what we're talking about. Sorry, I'm thinking. There we go. I need the sketch actually open in front of me. So yeah, the focus on this one is just like I'm gonna have like more time to just work on the facial details, but I also wanted like a good opportunity to do like some of the wackier camera angles that I like to do in my drawing. Be a little wack, get a little silly. Like so. This hand is gonna be like almost completely like in shadow and blurred out. Because it's, you know, obviously the focus is going to be on the character's face and pretty much nothing else. Now with the foreshortening, for me, I don't know if this is like normal, but it actually helped me to just draw what I thought, just draw it like layer by layer almost. So I was like thinking like first what the thing you're going to see is like the shoulders and the collarbone, the trapezius muscles and all that. Then the arm's gonna stretch out. And then you're gonna see like the chest poke out a bit, especially if it's like a muscular character. This guy's probably like a wimpy boy, but you'll still see like a little bit of the chest. It just won't be like very defined and prominent. Okay. And then obviously depending on the weight of the character, you're gonna see the ribs. Not necessarily like the ribs itself, but like the underneath of your rib, where like there's a huge like visible section. The leaning way. You got a big old egghead right now. Foreshortening's fun, although it can be really, really challenging. It takes a lot of practice to get like a solid like process to do that kind of thing. Especially with me where like I have a hard time getting the head size right. So like being able to also play with the camera while also trying to keep like good head proportions is super, super tough. But like I said, just a lot of like practice with it and you'll get like a decent sense of how to handle that. So my goal for this one is maybe 3 to 4 sessions. That'd be a dream. But we're just gonna have to see how things play out. I'm gonna try to keep things simple as far as like the background. But as people who have seen me draw before, I like to get distracted. I like to play with experiments. And they don't end up like taking as a little time as I plan. Shoes probably aren't even gonna show up. Let's try to fit midsection. Because I gotta basically where the crotch is gonna be. Let's draw it out. The dongle, the dingle, the wee wee, the Doofenshmirtz. Now I think I went with like a shallower angle on the legs originally, but I kind of want like a little bit of opportunity to get the leg. Like I think if I wanted to, I could just be like, whoa, Jesus. Just me fucking. Hang on 1 second. Wait, can I do that? Why can I never figure out how to use the tools on this thing? I'm just trying to ban this guy. There we go. And then I think if I turn on and off my chat box, it'll take it off the camera. I do not have a website. Not like a direct website. I mean, there's my Twitch, my Instagram, and then my DeviantArt. Those are my my three. Oh, also my YouTube channels. Those are the 4 places that I'm at. And those are like my names are down below. So you have the Instagram down there. And then I think in the about section down below, the stream, you should be able to see all the other links to everything. Second, while I fix. Be in the recording, Twitch on off. Oh, there it goes. Okay, that accidentally took everything else off. I just realized that I didn't even need to do that. Just deleting the message on Twitch, deleted it off the chat. But the mistake has been made. Yeah, that's I don't really have a website. I just have like those places that I'm at where I post my art and stuff. I've had like in the works like some art selling, but like I don't know, like the anxiety of it and like the stress of like, will anybody even want to buy my stuff is like so wrong for me. I'll work on it though. It'll come eventually. Whenever I feel like I have like, I don't know, whenever I feel like I'm ready. But yeah, this is what it would look like at a shallower angle. Like it would just be like the thighs, and then you might see the calves, depending on like the angle of the camera. Sorry, not the calves, the legs. Like you'll see like the legs pointing out. You could even just like skip that and just go straight from like the hip to like basically the shoes, if you really want like a shallow angle. But I want a little bit more flow, a little bit more wackiness. This makes it look a little bit more like he's bending over with the camera. Like he's instead of going like way up high, he's going like just maybe like a little bit above his head. And more than that, it gives me opportunity to draw his coat. So let me see if I can tweak this around. Get him to fill up a little bit more of the page, maybe twist him around. Yeah. This was something I couldn't do whenever I was doing it on pencil. Like I wanted to tilt everything a little bit more to a diagonal, but I couldn't do that whenever it's on paper. I mean, I could, but I'd have to like redraw it, and even with like the 6 or 7 iterations, I was having trouble with it. Like if I worked on it really hard, I'd be able to do it, but I was trying to do like a quick rough sketch and I kept like botching it every time. There we go. I managed to get one shoe in. You'll be able to see the pandas once I get to it. I should stop using words, memes that I don't know, or terms that I don't actually understand. Let's just call them sneakers. Nikes. I'm drawing him super muscular, but he's not supposed to be. We can dial it down later. It might just be the way that I've taught myself, but I usually start with like a very muscular base and then I, add everything around it. I thin them out, I add more weight, make them more muscular. If they're like a giant, brute type character. You can go. I'm gonna spread the leg over here a little bit wider. Yeah, he's definitely got a huge head in this one. That is the point, but we gotta keep it within reason. Kind of looks like Beautiful Joe. Does anybody remember? I don't think I've ever referenced him. Like I've only seen him. The only reason I know Beautiful Joe is because it used to be at like Best Buy whenever they would have like those little demo stands of video games. I remember there was like a Beautiful Joe stand and I didn't understand it at all. Not the game, not the way that it was played. I wasn't super big into platformers, so like none of it was computed. I was into, what was I in when I was little? Maybe like some driving games, WWE games for sure. It was super when I was little. Bless. Sorry, I'm trying to get this pose to, because I want it to be like, you know, I want this like shape where he's like the arms flowing out, but I'm trying to do it in like a very casual way. Maybe if I include the jacket. The head's still too big, but we're gonna tweak that in a bit. Okay. I think I like that. Just kind of like hiding it behind the jacket. I mean, it's not hiding because it does give like that casual look, but it also gives like a reason for him to have his arm kind of out from his body. How big? Hang on. I'm kind of playing with the lines. Don't think. Yeah. Oh, how did I rotate the picture? Stop, please. There we go. Oh my goodness. I don't know how this is happening. I'm screwing everything up. Watch. Okay, this is feeling good. Okay, so let me try doing some. Let me do something a little crazy, a little wacky, little strange. I'm getting too. I'm gonna cut this off. Cut out the hand. I actually probably should have done this from the start, which is make the hand a separate layer, because the hand's perfect where it is. It's literally just the character itself that needs to be screwed around with his technical term. Only real art. Select, deselect, bop. Okay, so what I'm thinking, just turn it. Then we can kind of smooth over the hand later, but why is it so laggy? It's not a huge layer. I don't know why it's already so laggy. I think I went overboard. Because like I said, I want the head to be huge, but that might have been. Dial it back just. Whoa, that was wait. No, actually, that was kind of normal. You know what? Hold on. I'm getting that mad now. Keep making the head small when the entire goal is to make the head huge. Because I'm getting focused on the body again. I think we're just gonna tweak the head. So what we're gonna do is gonna do this like pose shape. I think there's good. And then just increase the head size. And just like, I don't care if it like covers up the body. Okay, I do care, but we'll see. We'll see if I can like work with this. I'm gonna try to just trace up. Give me just a moment. No, please. Okay. Sorry, I was just looking some references real quick. No, no, no. There. I'm not gonna be drawing his dong. I'm just trying to figure out the model, like how to draw it correctly. I think we're gonna go back to the hand just like pointing outward. The arm pointing outwards, I mean. Because I just really like the kind of like the flowy look of like the hand just going that way. Almost there. I think I'm almost happy. I feel like we're like 90% of the way there. Whatever, Can I? This is like a little digital tool. Let's see if it's. I mean, it works. It's not exactly how I'd want it to. There. All right, fun experiment. Back to work. No, what am I doing? Had the image so far away and tiny. How far back can I put it before it starts to get silly? Could I? Dare I to dream doing it this high? Did I? Hold on. Let's take a few steps back. Hold on, let's take a couple hundred steps back. I think I made his like pose like I merged the two, even though I just rotated him. Go even further, actually. Go like there. And then see if I can do the hand, the arm higher, the forearm. Ooh, it looks crazy from the other angle too. I might switch it, but we'll see. Okay, hold on. I think I'm seeing it now. I think it's coming together. What am I doing? I'm so far away from the picture. Why do I keep ruining it? I think this is almost there. Almost. It's almost there. It's almost there. I feel it. I feel it. We're like right on the cusp of figuring this thing out. Of figuring out what is in my brain. Sorry, I'm getting funky with the fingers right now. Let's call it being explored. Put that coffee into my face. He looks like he's trying to do like a gang sign. That's the hardest part of like drawing hands. Is like, it's like I like drawing hands, but like the hardest part isn't the hand itself, but it's like figuring out like pose that looks good. I'm gonna zoom. Shouldn't be zooming in, but. There we go. I think I'm finally got it. Feels right. But I just want like at least like the lead finger to be a little funky. Am I allowed to be funky? Will thou grant me reason to be funky? Then maybe superpowers. Maybe superpowers. We'll see how long this is. If this piece takes forever, we'll give him a little bit of smoky power. They come out of his hand. I'm thinking more like ghost powers, but they look very smoky. I have like an effect that I have in my head that I think will look cool. Based off what, like another sketch that I did. Can I tweak his chest any? Make him a little bit lean in a certain direction. Give him a little bit less. Make him look a little bit more off balance. Maybe a little hunch. There we go. I'm liking this from both angles. Okay. We got that. Now we focus on the other parts. Head. Me and my brothers are planning to go to the concert. Well, several actually. I think we're all trying to find reasons to get out the house, and two bands that we really like just so happen to be having concerts this year, and we're like gearing everything up early as possible because, you know, we work, so. We're all workies. What's the word I was looking for? We're all wages. That's what I meant. My hand's kind of cramped now. Just got started. Hang on, my brother just asked me a really dumb question. Is that place called Boja? What? I don't even know if I should have said that out loud. Sorry, I was looking at the spam that I got at the start of the stream. Not gonna work on it too much from here because I do need to focus on moving on. Just getting like a good sense for it. I think we're going to need to decrease the size of the entire piece, just slightly. So just enough to fit in more of his hair. So it's not like going off panel. Whoa. Just a little, because again, I want to like keep how extreme everything looks. But I also want to leave room to explore stuff with the hair and everything. Beep, bop, beep. Oh, sorry. I forgot the microphone could pick that up. Just, you know, me busting a fat one. I mean, me stretch. Big stretch. All right, I'm gonna draw on the rough for the clothes quick. So the clothes is just like a big winter overcoat over a t-shirt. Maybe I'll make it like a thermal, just so it can fit in with the king. But he also has short. Who knows? I feel like I've seen this happen before in like people who like dress like very fashionably. They're willing to wear like stuff that doesn't even make sense for the season. Especially for like men's clothing. Like I feel like there's so few options that like if you're not wearing a jacket, you're basically just wearing like a t-shirt and that's like your only option. Like maybe like a few types of button up. I'm gonna do the thing I did with the doctor's jacket in the like 2 or 3 pieces ago, where I just have it fanning out for flare and because it looks cool. This is the outfit, although you might be able to notice that it's pretty rough. Maybe I might even F around and give him a necklace. You know, this guy's fashion. Maybe just some Cuban. You don't even know. So. I think it's pretty much it as far as fashion. Just a jacket, a t-shirt, and then some shorts, some shoes, then maybe a necklace. Let me just draw on the necklace just and get a feel for like how it's gonna flow. Wait, I think I have a chain brush. Let me go and find out. Not that one. Actually, isn't. No. Houston? There. Oh, that actually worked. Okay, so we're gonna turn everything down. Make this one a little bit darker than the others. This is gonna be the quick stream, but it's gonna be like an extra hour because I keep stopping to look at my phone because we're planning a concert or going to a concert. I'm also, so the ones that I'm thinking of are talking about is we're going to a Polyphia in March over in Virginia, and then we're going to be going to a Gojira concert over in May, April, June, so somewhere around then, for Gojira, which had an amazing album recently, Amazonia. Fantastic album. They just announced today a concert with Gojira, Mastodon, and I think Lona Shore is the supporting band. Anyways, yeah, that's not the point. Okay, we're gonna try to do like cleaner line. Maybe this is like second close to final lines. Like I'm gonna do these clean lines that have everything combined. And then I'm gonna do one last like really clean one where I actually like zoom in and everything. But this one lets me like explore, like finalize, like what are we gonna do for the eyes? What are we gonna do for the hair? This is like last chance to like change anything about the drawing. I'm gonna get kooky with the eyes. Knuckles, make a sorry, second. Sorry. Like at least half the stream has to be dedicated to me stretching. If I was more of an e-boy, I'd be like having donation goals to stretch. But alas, I'm ugly artist that draws e-boys and e-girls. I am doomed to only create what I want to be. That used to be a lot more of a thing. I used to really wish I could be like, basically like what is now like K-pop idols. Like back in 2010, 2008. That used to be what I always wanted to be. Just like that very like soft look. But around like high school and college, I started to get a lot more comfortable with just like, yeah, I'm just a big lad. Like there's nothing really I can do about it. Like I can either be big and fat, or I could be big and muscular. And I'm trying to do a little bit of both. My body just isn't built for that kind of look. And that's fine. It's a little bit better to like accept what you are than like a struggle trying to be something you're not. as far as like visual, like if you're like if you're, some people just look better with a certain look, and you know that's a. There's still like a lot of options in there. Like I could be this big bulky guy and still have like all the stuff that I want. Like I wanted earrings. I want to get tattoos eventually. I want to have dyed hair. It's just not gonna be the, you know. I can't change it like my bone. Although I'm pretty sure K-pop idols do change their bones, but that's besides the point. I'm giving him big eyebrows. Big. Mainly because it just looks a little. Kind of looks like an F. I don't remember that. Looks a little too deep. Maybe I'll give him like a smaller mouth. Maybe instead of like a big gigantic grin, I'll give him like more of a like a pouty smile. I think maybe it's because his jaw is like really like sharp or like strong looking. Maybe if I make him like a little softer in the face. Not a Shoto though. Not too. It's also the pose, I think. Bigger. More. I think the character from Fully Cooley, if anybody knows that anime, that really goofy guy with the gigantic eyebrows, I think that really stuck to me with that one time, like in that one scene where they just keep talking about his eyebrows, or the girl like keeps bringing up like that like really stuck with me. So maybe like think about eyebrows way more than I would have without it. Ouch. God, I'm so excited for this concert. It's insane, cause I'm pretty into Mastodon, but I'm very into Gojira. And then like I was waiting, like when are they gonna come to America? When they're coming back to America? When they coming back to America? I thought it was over. I thought like, oh yeah, I'm gonna have to wait until like the next album cycle. Sorry, I got a security alert. But nope, they're coming straight to me. And in this year also, like a couple months ago, like all the concerts were gonna be happening like the next year. Let me turn off the line. Just want to see what it looked like quick. We're gonna tone down the eyebrows, make them look a little softer later. We'll work on it. It'll be a work in progress. Because they almost look like villain eyebrows. Try to work. I'm kind of looking for like a big, silly, but also kind of soft, doughy. We'll work. We'll work. I don't know. I don't think I could take him seriously with like that pouty smile. So we'll give him a little bit of smile. It looked a little bit like, look at me. How? Let me take this really good photo of me being sad. It looked really goofy. To me, at least. You can at least give it small. Because let's. What is happening? How are smiles this hard? He looks like a meme. Oh, that is the F-boy smile. Actually, hold on. I just gotta give him like a winking eye. I'm gonna take a screenshot of that. 1 second. I'm just gonna keep that in the background for later. Let's switch that back up. I need the smiley like higher on the face. Wow, that head's way too small. Feels a little better. It looks a little small, but not tremendous. Yeah, hold on. Is my phone muted? Why is it like feel so loud? He's so distracted. I'm gonna put you. Maybe that'll like putting it on like a towel will like make it so it doesn't vibrate as loud. Oh, hold on. Duh. There's like a do not disturb mode. There we go. Now I'm here. I'm present. Right now I'm feeling like it might be 4 session. I'm just hoping it doesn't reach into 5. We'll see how much further I can get in here. I still got like another hour, like another 30 minutes. I might go even longer, go like 9-ish, 9:30ish. But I'm making good progress. I'm pretty close to finishing up the sketch phase. Good for me. How are we looking? There we go. That's exactly like what I was hoping for whenever I first pictured this. I think I might change my mind on this hair. I think I might go with like this super poofy original one that I like. Or that I originally envisioned. Like I said, this is like the last phase before I like really like solidify everything. Yeah, we're gonna change the hair. I think from here I can fix everything. Fix. I mean, the hair's fine. It's just like something about it didn't feel right for the character. Like I said, I think I don't know if there's like a better way to put it, like the Prince Charming Casanova like look. Like I'm going a little bit for that, but it's a little bit too strong right now. I think the necklace might be what's turning it way overboard for me. But I think maybe if I give him like more anime main character hair, like that'll like lessen it, so he looks a little bit more goofy. Not poof. More poof. More poof. Chunkier hair. Defy gravity. God has no hold on your hair. There are no gods, only hair. Break the chains among us. Mogus. This is hair that can only exist in anime. No man, no mortal can have hair that looks this crazy and awesome. Giving you the main character of Kingdom Hearts, Sona? Is that his name? I've never played the Kingdom Hearts games. I don't like Final Fantasy in that kind of area, but I know there's a lot of people that do. There. This looks really cool, actually. I'm glad I changed the hair. Because this is what it originally was in my head, but I was like, no, this is too silly. I think I lost the plot a little bit on the way whenever I was like working out the designs. I think it was like this weird mix of like what I want to be, which is like, you know, super charming Casanova type. But I was losing that, like, I want this to be like a very distinctly anime kooky kind of thing. And I was like, no, this is too kooky, too anime. And I'm pulling it back. I'm bringing it back. We're going more anime. More anime. F the E boys. We're going anime. I'm drawing neats only. Harry Potter glasses. Sorry. Went a little overboard there. This looks like a shonen protagonist now. This is what I'm talking about. I think I might do away with the neck. It's too much. It's too attractive. Too attractive. God, what is up with the eyes? Like, I'm in love with how I did the eyes, and I don't know what I did different than normal. Give him a mole. Why? Because I say so. I was trying to like make my art style look a lot more anime than I have been recently. Like even with like the last one, the Heartbreak one, you guys can see like. Let me see if I can just drop PNG in. That might be faster. Like you can see even with the most recent piece, like she is very realistically proportioned, at least compared to like anime normally is. And this was even me trying to be very anime with the style. I think what made her look not as anime as I wanted to was the proportions. Again, like I said earlier, but also the I lost my train of thought. Because I made everything so small in the picture. I was about to delete this entire image. Go ahead and save this thing, just in case something happened. Let's see. Art, KRA, 2023. New year. What are we gonna call this guy? I'm gonna call him Spirit. It's not his name, but that's the theme of the piece. I think I'm gonna go for a thermal look on the inside too. Make him look like a very warm little lad. Is there any way to make his chest look a little thinner, a little flimsier? Pulled for. Hang on, I'm looking up the jacket that I'm referencing this piece. I remember this jacket from a music video that I saw. Vince Staples, Big Fish. That's what I remember seeing him wear the jacket and thinking like, oh, that's a cool. That's pretty much like all that I took. I was like, all right, I love this jacket. Oh, I need it. Trying to find like. Thin out the image. Nope. What I meant. But I need you like. I know there's a reference like tool, but I hate using it. Fine. We'll try to use the reference docker. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Did I mess everything up on the stream? Shit. No, we're good. I don't think I have it. Never mind. I think it might have been like an extension that I can download for like something's like creation. Anyways. You know, how do I? I think we can work with that. changed the size of the wrong brush. Thought I was doing the eraser. Just adding some texture to the shirt to remind me, like, later down the line that I want it to be a thermal, like a little patchy look. Here. This song is great. What the heck? I love it when the chill hop has like a little bit more of the hip hop flair to it. I'm really liking this outfit. I think I can turn off the reference now. I basically got it now. So That hand looks great. I said that as soon as I decided to change it again. I think the thumb looked a little bit... I wanted to look like you're looking straight on the thumb, but it looks like it was angled. That's why is it so hard to get this foot shape. I mean, feet are actually like kind of hard to draw because they're like a very weird shape. I mean, I usually don't have this. Here. Sir. This is a hard shoe to draw above. I don't need to make it super accurate, but I need to get it like at least close. There we go. I think we got it. Then just to play around a bit. This is all on the wrong layer. Then we can add some more like here, just a little bit of smoke to add like to like texture the background a bit. Just all right. So we're gonna turn everything else down. Bop, bop. There you go. We got most of the close to final. So I think in about an hour I could probably get a cleaner version of this. Now we get to actually like zoom in and clean everything up. I don't want it too cleaned up because I want to keep like a very sketchy look to it. It's like that. Wait, hold on. Before I do that. Fully. Anything off here? I'm gonna grab my move brush. Okay. Just want to flip things around. Now we're gonna do like the final cleanups. Bring this down to like 20. I'm gonna also tilt the canvas too. Hopefully it makes it like look a little bit more straight. Oop. Wrong. Feels like 15. Imagine drawing circles correctly. Could not be actually print. 1 second. Sorry. Sorry, I'm looking at memes. That's not what I wanted to do. What was the other artist? Don't tell me I'm gonna have to like look them all up. Okay, maybe it's not gonna take too long for me to just look through all my follows. Maybe I'll get lucky. There's a very particular artist, the way they do eyes, and I'm curious. I don't know if they draw like the bottom eyelash. You only draw the top eyelash. There. Okay, so theirs is like completely realistic, like top eyelash, bottom eyelash. I mean, realistic. Make it like 12 for this part. How much? How does that look? Is that too much? A little much, but it's not gonna kill it. That's wrong. No. Starting to cramp. Breathe. I'm worried that I'm gonna get like arthritis super young. I hope not. That sucks. I'd have to use like big chunky brush handles and just basically stick to like very broad paintings. I'd become Bob Ross. Let's put brush back to like 50. Actually, let's put it up to back up to even 23 just to get like the face. Maybe this part is liner actually. Hang on first. I'm gonna play with this. Me. There's be a take. Oh, that's right. Hold on. It's in this thing. First, able to take tip. What? I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm trying to take out the tip. What about you, Wacom? I remember you had one. I'm gonna lose my mind. This thing. Oh, I just grabbed. How did that? Sorry, I'm messing with my little grip, but I don't want to like break the tip. That's. There we go. I think I got it. Isn't it time for a new tip? No, it's barely even worn. Does that mess with the camera? No, we're good. Putting everything away like leave it. Alright. Fun little venture. I want to try cleaning it because I noticed that there's a little bit of dirt built up. Bit of dirt built up in the pen. All year. I think I've only had it for like a year or two, maybe. All right. Back. Okay. Had a fun little adventure, but now we're. Okay. Let's see if I can smooth this all over and making it look like it's in one drawing or one stroke. I'm gonna go with like 13 pencil part. Yep, nothing wrong. What is song? Oh my god, what is that scraping sound? Jesus. How's this chill? Where's the song? I'm gonna make sure this one doesn't pop up again. Oh, I can't remove it? Like, I can't say, like, avoid the song? That's so upsetting. Fine. I don't think it's a bad song, it's just, like, that sound effect really, like, grates my ears. Inking. Least fun part. Ow, I hit my toe. Maybe I can make the thing too a little sharp. This part takes so much effort. Ooh, I'm sinking into my seat. Ooh. Okay, gotta breathe. Ooh. I might stop relatively soon. Maybe in at like 9. I think I'm making good progress right now. I got a pretty decent, so it won't be too bad if I don't go like 3 hours like I sometimes do. I mean, I'm supposed to only go 2 hours, but I really wanted to push this time. think I'm gonna try to finish the hair and that's it. Are people still thirsty for a Sam Raimi Spider-Man? I don't know why that just popped in my head. I remember because I was just, like, paying attention to Twitter whenever the like debacle about Spider-Man 4 came out, like the Marvel, I don't know if it was Marvel or Sony, but they had like the number 4 in the same font as Spider-Man, the original like trilogy back in like the 2000s. They just posted like the number 4 with no context, and everybody started going crazy thinking it was fourth Sam Raimi Spider-Man, but then it ended up counting down to 3, 2, 1, and people were just like, "Why would you start count 4? What was the plan here?" And they were very upset about it. And it ended up being like another new Spider-Man comic that did not go too well. I don't even know if that comic finished because like people were just not having it. It was like a Spider-Man where like he had one arm and stopped being Spider-Man, and then his son ended up being Spider-Man, and dad ended up being captured and turned into like a cyborg robot because he like his son sucks so bad at being the Spider-Man. It was a really weird story. But yeah, I remember, but that kind of like reawakened like the thirst for like the OG Spider-Man, you know, Andrew Garfield and then the Tobey Maguire renditions. And then, you know, like No Way Home came out, and you know that was a whole thing about that. You know, it's like all the Spider-Man together. But I'm wondering if like did that like finish it? Did like people are good? They got their fill? I mean, I've been like out of the Marvel loop for a while now because like I just got like tired of keeping up with it. Like whenever Infinity War happened and Endgame happened, I was like, you know what? That was amazing. I had a great end, and this is like a perfect jumping off point. And I haven't looked back. I think I might come back for an X-Men, maybe a Fantastic Four, maybe a Blade, probably a Blade. I think I really want to see a debut Blade. But like I think as far as like keeping up with like all the movies, every trailer, especially because they started like dropping a bunch of shows, I was like, you know, I don't think I'm gonna be in a rush to see Falcon and Winter Soldier, She-Hulk, What are the other ones? Any of them. Any of the TV. Moon Knight was the other one. As much as I like Oscar Isaac, like I'm But yeah, I think people might have gotten their fill, like just seeing Tobey Maguire again and Andrew Garfield again. That was like enough. That's all the fans really need. Because I loved the original Sam Raimi movies. I think the original, they had like a really solid, Uncle Ben origin and, kind of theme around Spider-Man. I think the only thing that like bothered me was like the natural webbings and the things through the fingers. Like all that was like a little like, I don't know why they needed to do that. It actually made it confusing whenever I found out in the comics that he has web blasters. I was like, but why not have him make Spider-Man web himself? But now after like being into like comics for a long time, like I've kind of gotten to the point where I'm like, oh yeah, like this is the way that it is in the comics. There's like aspects to this that like are really fun. Like it's cool having him be a scientist. Like it makes him a little bit more than just being superpowered. It also brings out that intelligent part, the science nerd part of him. It's like first you think he's just big old superhero, then also big brain. Think hard too. Yeah, it would have been cool to have, it been more accurate to the comics. And I remember that they also got it like a really weird storyline in order to make it more in line with the movie. So he had organic webbings for a little while, and it was very. Almost done with hair and the area. I don't even know what the fourth Spider-Man would have been about, because they already had like most of the big Spider-Man villains. I mean, the Sinister Six is like the one everybody wants, but I guess they kind of did that with the No Way Home already. Anybody else they could do? They already did Electro with was it Andrew Garfield? Yeah, I think the Andrew Garfield had the Electro in the Green Goblin. Okay, I think we're gonna call it there. Let me straighten him out. Oh, Carnage is like the other obvious one, but I think Venom kind of stole the thunder from that now. They could do like more of that Venom stuff, but I think the Venom stuff can get very tired very quickly. It's like you get Venom, cool, then you get Carnage, so then Venom has like a villain, and I think that's where you kind of like that's a good like little trio. And then you get like antitoxin, toxin, like all this other stuff, and that's where it's like, okay, like how many versions of the symbiotes are we gonna have? Then the Scream and all the other ones. What would other was be like a cool? I mean Mysterio, but also that was in the second Spider-Man movie. Kingpin, but that's everybody considers that like a Daredevil villain now. Cool Spider-Man. Well, hold on. Let me say that a little bit differently. Is there any other cool Spider-Man thing? Oh, like the fan image. Vulture, no. Yeah, they already have Vulture. Oh, was that what the one was originally about? Mysterio, Vulture. They have kind of done most of the like coolest villains from Spider-Man already. Hobgoblin might be the other one. Oh, Kraven the Hunter would be cool. Some of this fan art super crazy. Yeah, I don't really. Could have been. There's not like a lot of other cool. Like they really have done like almost all cool ones. Definitely don't think they should do the clone saga. Let it be let it die. You know, they've tried redoing the Clone Saga many times. They've tried fixing the Clone Saga. They did a pretty decent job, but they just need to learn what to leave it alone. Don't bring it back up. Move on. We can do other Spider-Man stories. Morbius. I think everybody's good on Morbius for like ever now. Okay. It might be also because I'm not that much of a Spider-Man fan. I'm like never read the comic. I'm all Batman. Batman, I could come up with like ideas for like days upon days. It'd be cool to maybe do like an original one, but like an original villain for Spider-Man. But that's enough Spider-Man talk. Let's talk about the actual drawing. The whole reason I'm doing this thing. Let's see. Let's move you over here. Wrong layer. Let's put up this a little bit more. Yeah, we're gonna leave like that. Let's get a good like final screen. Please. There we go. All right. We're gonna call it there. Thank you for everybody who was here today, whether you were here for just like a few minutes or whether you're watching the upload stream way after. I just appreciate anybody that takes the time out of their day to hang out, chat, and just watch me do some art. It really means a lot to know that people like being here or like seeing my stuff. Cool. You know, knowing that like someone thinks it's worth it. But anyway, enough of that. Thank you for being here. Make sure to check out my other websites down below. I remember what was Nightsider? I don't know if you're still in here, but thank you Nightsider for asking. I do have links down below for my Instagram, which is the most up to date. I always try to post at least like once a week. I just finished posting a piece there, so go and check that out. Give it a like, comment, do whatever you'd like to it. of the piece that we finished on stream just last. The time lapse of that should be going up too. The supercut. I'll should have mentioned that later. But yeah, check out my Instagram. Go ahead and give me a follow. That way you can stay up to date with like all my most recent stuff, a little bit about my personal life, and mostly just whatever art I'm working on. Check out my YouTube channel. Those are two are down below. So I have one which is the full stream archive channel, where it's just all my streams archived onto YouTube. And then I also have the time-lapse channel where everything is cramped down. All of my streams are cramped down in like 5-minute chunks, so you can just keep up with it that way. If you don't have time to watch the entire archive, you can just at least keep up with the progress. And then when everything's done, the piece is finished, I cut everything together into what is called a supercut. So that is all the time lapses, all the time lapses cut into like maybe 10 to 15 minutes. And that way you can watch the very first little bits of the drawing all the way to the very end of the drawing. And it looks very cool watching like the sketches come together and then all the final touches at the end. So that one's gonna be going up Wednesday at 3:30 Eastern Standard Time, if that matters to you. So yeah, check out both those YouTube channels. I also have a DeviantArt where I have a lot of my old work on there. If you want to see some of my older stuff or some extra pieces that I don't really feel like deserve like a whole post, I'll just drop them into there. So make sure to go check that out as well. Anything else? Sorry, the sleep is hitting me. Oh, check out the commission sheet down below. I would love to work on one of your characters. I've been thinking of maybe working on the pricing. So if you don't like the pricing, if you think it's too expensive, chat to me, send a message to me, an email to me, and we could talk about the specifics of what you want and how much that would actually. Maybe sometime soon I'll think about like lowering the prices a bit, because I think I always thought it was like a little bit expensive, but I was trying to see how it, how people would take it. And I think, yeah, it's the competition is just insane. Like I see some of my favorite artists, they'll charge like $60 for like one of the best pieces I've seen. And I'm just sitting here like, I don't know if I could take less than like $60. This takes me way too long to be able to put out that consistently. But that being said, talk to me about it. I'd love to draw like a character you would like, D&D, Vampire the Masquerade role-playing character. Or even maybe just if you want me to draw some fan art of like an anime character or comic book character that you like, shoot me a message. I can work something out. I'd love to, turn something that you want to like a real piece of art. And then also check out my donation link down below. If you don't really feel like spending all the money on a drawing, you just want to drop a little, like maybe a dollar or two in a donation, I'd appreciate that too. I have the PayPal link down below. Gives me a little bit more incentive to spend my time here, upgrade all the equipment, all that good. But yeah, that's gonna be it. Wrapping up. I don't think I have anything for next week, so we should be on for the stream. Double check. Yep. So next week at 6:30 p.m. I'll be here. Standard time. You know what it is. Bah. Yeah, we're gonna keep working on this. Hopefully we get down to maybe even putting on some flat color. We'll see. I think we're gonna have a pretty good pace on it, so long as I keep going on the plan. Like I don't think there's too much. And then if I can do it all within 4 sessions, I might do a 5th session if I can get some cool effects for the background. But we'll see. Thank you for being here. I hope you guys have a good night. Bye bye.